If you keep them dirty, everything gonna get dirty. But if you keep your hands clean, everything gonna be clean. What in tarnation is going on here? Sure, bro. What you doing? Huh? It's supposed to be my area, not yours. Oh God, sorry, YouTube. I'm so sorry for swearing. Had someone trying to steal the show real quick. If you want to be part of the Sneaky Gang member, you gotta subscribe. You can't be doing all that. You know that. I ain't gotta tell you all that. But hey, yeah, see, you got me messed up. I don't even know where my publicity at. But hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Sneak Stay. Back at it again with another reaction video. And hold up for a minute, man. See what you do, you got my whole credentials all mixed up. People seeing them and stuff. Don't you be doing that next time. But hey, what's good, new subscribers? What's good, Sneaky Gang? Hope y'all been sneaking and creeping, staying healthy and wealthy, baby. Hey, we got another reaction video. Why the industry is secretly hating or hates Travis Scott. We're gonna get right into it a bit before we do. New subscribers, subscribe. Sneaky Gang and new subscribers, like the video. No thumbs down, like the video. Now let's get into it, man. And you know what we finna do at the end, so stay tuned.
I know people might think I'm crazy. It might seem like I'm spasmatic.
People just say he's just rude.
He's an asshole. He's the worst. Like, people just, his whole reputation amongst people I knew was that he's an asshole and he's a copycat.
Travis Scott.
Hey, Adam 22, do not talk, because last time, hey, I'm gonna actually need you. I'm asking you, because last time I heard your girl was hold on, stay for a minute, getting all the with a different guy, getting all the, and you over here playing as a simp, talking about, well, you know, you don't do this and you don't do that, and I don't know if I want to fuck that girl and fuck that girl, I don't know, and while your girl getting all that, so you can't. Okay, I'll do that again, bro. I'm gonna really sign you up for a replacement. Like, I'm sorry, you're doing too much. Mike, stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Something wrong with this mic, but hey, yeah, your girl was in the back and you was watching and you was accepting. So don't talk, Adam 22. Do not talk.
Scott is a giant dick. Every interaction we had, he treated me and acted towards me as though he was disgusted with who I was as a person.
Scott first insulted him with the middle finger and punched him in the head.
This ain't the first time I seen you do some that was funny style.
They had like 5 engineers, and most of the engineers were like, this. Because Travis is intense.
But it just seems like everybody has a story about what an asshole this guy is.
Oh, so many people here in the industry. People in the industry have spoken out about Travis's bad attitude for years, and it doesn't seem to have improved. Many describe him as high energy, bouncing off the walls, but also as someone who leaves a bad impression on those he works with, whether it's producers, engineers, or fans. Many interactions with Travis end with a sour taste. Let's take a closer look at some of the people who have clashed with Travis Scott. Given how
ain't nobody care about no damn automation YouTube in 2024. We in 2025, baby. Recognize the year and love it, or don't. But Travis Scott, what is all this? I hear Drake, I hear Kendrick, now I'm hearing you, and I heard Lil Wayne. What is all this? What's going on? What's going on? I need to know. Are you feeling sad? Do you need a therapist? Me and the replacement of James the Bear over here will could sit you down and we could talk about these things, baby. You don't need to get mad at the producer. You don't need to get mad. Just talk right here, and we could talk about the problems. By the way, you are a good person to talk to, even though sometimes you be trying to fight me and try to beat me up. But hey, Oh, that first second.
Collaboration between T-Pain and Travis Scott seemed like a no-brainer. The two arranged to work together at T-Pain's studio, but things went south quickly. As soon as Travis arrived, he complained that the studio speakers were too soft, demanding louder ones. He refused to work until they brought in speakers that met his standards.
You know, them speakers wasn't loud enough for him to work with in the studio, so I had to order those speakers, and I gotta pay a daily rate on them speakers, and it's like $540 a day a piece for each speaker to be, because they need to be loud enough for him to work with.
You should know, Travis hates speakers that aren't blaring at ear-damaging levels. T-Pain had new speakers set up and started playing beats for Travis. However, he didn't seem impressed.
And then he was like, let me show you what I'm thinking. And then he started showing me shit from Astroworld. And I was like, well, obviously nobody just has that kind of shit ready to go. He just kept showing me shit. And I was like, you know what? That's motivating me. I'm gonna try to make some shit.
Taking the hint, T-Pain began experimenting with sounds similar to what Travis had shared.
And I'm just moving my mouse around on my computer, and then I turn around and I'm like, so everybody in the room dead sleep. Travis is somehow also asleep, standing up.
What?
It seems likely he wasn't feeling the session, but chose to fake being tired rather than give direct feedback. After the session, he then flaked on T-Pain for the next 4 nights without explanation.
That's the 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, he didn't show up. 15, he didn't show up.
Damn.
That's fine. 16, maybe he forgot. Can somebody call him? Nothing from Travis Scott's team. But I'll tell you what, Instagram, Twitter, everything, fully active, whole time.
Sci-Hi is a rapper best known for writing for artists like Ye and Travis. He also has a great album called No Dope on Sundays, which I highly recommend checking out. It's amazing. His connection with Travis began through Ye. They both appeared on Sin City from the Cruel Summer album in 2012. However, they didn't start collaborating closely until 2017 during the making of Astroworld.
Me and Travis spent 6 months together before we picked up the pen. Yeah, absolutely. Went to the games, went to the mall. And, we did regular things, but it's like on a high level. And we was in Texas.
Okay.
We did some here. We did a few months here. Then we did a few months in Hawaii.
Sci-Hi contributed significantly to Astroworld, writing on songs like Sicko Mode, Stargazing, and Coffee Bean, amongst many others.
Didn't you work on 4 songs on Astroworld?
A little more.
A little more than that.
He spent a lot of time with Travis, listening to his experiences and turning them into lyrics.
Man, I got this cadence like, yeah, for sure. And I'll be like, okay, well, what you want to talk about, man? I want to talk about how I'm got the stuffing on me at home. And I just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All of my exes, I put them all in the group. This was, he was, Ariana, and then he was with Kylie. So he always talking to me like, man, about all the girls he done had and shoot. That's kind of like what he would like to say.
However, things fell apart when it came to business.
I had a large amount of Sicko Mode. You know what I'm saying? I had a large amount of Sicko Mode.
Travis and his manager asked him to take a smaller share, promising a feature on his next project and waiving any clearance fees in return. Given how lucrative a single point on a song like Sicko Mode can be, he gave up millions to maintain the relationship, believing they were like family.
Can you just take this significant cut? I think it was like a 10% cut. Now, Sicko Mode is diamond, y'all. Imagine losing 10% of Sicko Mode. Imagine it. He gave me a swap for it. He like, man, if you take this percentage, I give you a swap and I give you a record. Whatever. You think I'm gonna get that record?
Sadly, after he agreed, communication from Travis and his team stopped. Promises of a feature went unfulfilled.
I'm calling and all this other shit. Niggas don't want to answer the phone. Niggas don't want to give me my swap.
Bro, it sound like some Drake shit going on. And it sound like you got played. Hey, but I'm not trying to make that a joke or anything, but damn, Travis, come on, bro. People do great business for you. You gotta give. You gotta give. It's like the same thing with Drake. Take, till they can't give you no more, Like, oh, what's going on? Like, I'll never do that to nobody, I would never take and not give. Because if I give, then you gonna have to give. But if you just gonna take after I give, I'm gonna look at you and be like, I can't bring my son close to you because you just gonna take him and not give him back. Say that this is your child and then I gotta pay all this child support and stuff, but it's your child all of a sudden. How? Tell me how. But damn, Travis, you gotta give back to the people that put your music as Sycamore good in for you. You can't be taken. Can't be taken.
Y'all don't want to honor the swap. Your label don't want to honor it. All that. Yeah. I'm good on the swap. Cut me my check. These guys know where I stand. They know what they did. They know what I did.
Feeling betrayed, he eventually aired out his frustrations on Instagram Live, addressing Ye, Big Sean, Travis, and Kanye's then manager. The situation even strained his relationship with Ye. He wrote Sicko Mode and later discovered along with the rest of us that Drake was on the track dissing Kanye. This put a strain on their relationship and left him confused about why Travis would let Ye get dissed on his song.
Sicko Mode was a gift and a curse for me. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake dissed my buddy on the record. Now my buddy kind of like, I feel my buddy keep feeling a certain kind of way with me. I'm like, damn, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, that kind of fucked up. Now I'm looking at Trav like, Trav, why would you let the nigga do that on the song? Now it's like, I gotta take up for some shit. Trav.
Cause there's no realness in music business. It's all cutthroat. I'ma slit you right here and I'ma get you right here. And either we buddies or friends and we can make a song hit, then boom, it's gonna be like this, and boom, it's not gonna be like that. It's all cutthroat business, man. Ain't no one way about it. It all cutthroat business, you know? If you not with the program, you gonna get left out the program. That's what they did to you. You got nothing with Kanye West. You got nothing with Kanye West. You ain't got nothing with him. Kanye West gonna have to figure that out on his own time. I know you wrote the beat and you wrote the part of Sicko Mode and all that. But it's like how Drake do other people. And I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. But you gotta take it or leave it, man. And I say it's how Tupac did his thing back then. Take from people, not give back. Let me just take it. Cause they ain't gonna be on too much on that payment and all that, you know? They just do their little thing. They like, okay, should I really give it to him or should I not? I mean, he only did one thing, but I did most of the thing. All right. So it's a matter of fact they're gonna give it to you, your percentage or not. But let's see what's going on.
I did. And I'm taking the backlash from it.
This is unfortunately common for rappers like Saha and Quentin Miller, who give their all to be a part of the crew only to be left behind without much to show for it. It's a sad reality. How is life as an engineer working for Travis? Not very easy.
Take that out. Man, fuck.
Take this engineer who said Travis was the worst artist he ever worked with. And when he spoke to other engineers in his community, they all had similar horror stories about the same person.
You know, Travis Scott is a giant fucking dick. But when he does show up, he walks straight into the room and he's all, who the fuck are you? What followed for the next 3 days was me trying to avoid this person as much as possible because every interaction we had, he treated me and acted towards me as though he was disgusted with who I was as a person. But every time one of my friends are like, oh man, yeah, like, who's the shittiest person you work with? I always tell them this story. And many times I get a response, yeah man, he was like that with me too.
Travis is described as extremely demanding and rude towards engineers. A renowned engineer who worked on Rodeo spoke about the grueling sessions in an interview.
Rodeo, we went to LA. I ended up recording and like doing a lot of like rough mixing and a lot of like vocal production and stuff like that on the album. They had like 5 engineers and most of the engineers were like, fuck this. Because first of all, it's 24/7 because you're in the house, you're living in the house, there's a studio in the house. Travis is intense. The time is intense. You're constantly like there's like 3 days where I was like, I have to go to bed. I can't do this anymore. Like I don't have it in me. I just can't. I just like get up. Everybody.
You gotta understand something. The art piece of like writing the beat and trying to mix and trying to mix and master the sounds and everything together. There's gotta be a positive like flow or mechanism surrounding your space to be able to work. And if the artist is screaming and yelling and saying, "Damn, this is not going the way I want it," and stuff like that, the artist has to communicate with the producer and say, "Hey, I need this to be this way because it's not working." Not screaming and yelling and being a junkie on the side and saying, "Man, this is what it need to be," and you not doing it like that. You not doing it like that. I might have to fire you. I might have to find someone else because you ain't even doing what I want for the scene. And you as the producer just like, "Damn, bro, like, why, bro? I thought I'm doing great. Like, all you gotta do is just talk to me. Why are you acting like this?" See, you should have. You instead of going like this and that with Travis, why don't you yell back at the guy? But see, they don't want to do all that because it's just like, it's not professional. It's not professional.
When he's leaving, it's just like super intense. It's 24/7. Because if he's asleep, the producers are awake, and they want to tweak up the songs that he's already done. So they need you there.
The sound engineers at venues can get it too. 2 years ago, after a Don Toliver show in New York, Travis and his team attended an after party at a nightclub. Witnesses described him as rude to fans, grabbing their phones and throwing them across the room. He also clashed with the venue sound engineers, who asked him to lower the volume to avoid damaging the speakers.
He just stuck his middle finger in my face. So I lowered the monitor a little bit so I could talk to him. And that's when he ran around the speaker and attacked me.
He reportedly became so angry that he punched the in-house engineer and caused $12,000 in property damage. A warrant for his arrest was issued the next day, but the matter was quickly resolved with a fine and most probably an out-of-court settlement. This kind of behavior has fueled Travis's infamous reputation, whether it's due to his intense energy or a lack of professionalism. If you aren't already a superstar, it looks like working with him can be a challenging experience. Casey is an artist and songwriter who first gained recognition through his association with Ye. He started working with them in 2019 prior to the conception of Donda. During those sessions, he became close to Travis, writing Praise God and Wash Us in the Blood for Ye. In 2021 and 2022, Casey frequently collaborated with Travis at Cactus Jack Studios. He had also been working with Sheck West and Sofago, who were both signed to Cactus Jack.
Pierre Bourne, who also has collaborated with Kanye.
Fire.
Yeah.
Definitely him and Travis.
Oh yeah,
really good at transitioning.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I'm fortunate to work with both of them. So it's like I'm learning a lot.
For the last 2 years, Chase B and Travis were teasing a song called Heartbeats, which is written by Casey and performed by Travis. It looked like they had a cool relationship. Casey was hinting towards his work with Travis, posting cryptic tweets and photos hinting at him being around Travis more frequently.
I know you're also cool with Travis, so has he given you any gifts?
With him, it's like, it's not much that he told me that I really want to share, but it's like something that I know that I hold on to. Yeah, but for sure, man, watching him work, it's like, it's inspiring itself too.
And when Utopia released, he celebrated his contribution to Thank God, where he sang the hook and played a significant role in its creation. However, when the album's features were revealed 2 weeks later, Casey's name was excluded, even as Young Lean was credited for a 4-second part on Parasail. This omission obviously upset Casey, which led him to lashing out publicly. While I do understand how he feels, this was a very big mistake on his part that potentially broke bridges, a decision that may have damaged his relationships within the industry. Him writing a song for Travis wasn't a one-time thing. There were more songs of theirs that were meant to drop. My theory is they never really messed with him. A lot of Travis and Ye fans have hated on Casey for a while, and if you'd ask me, I'd say it's because he does too much at times. His eagerness to be seen with these prominent artists might have been perceived as overstepping. It's an unfortunate outcome that might have been avoided had he just received proper credit as a featured artist.
How would...
Damn. So so Travis was basically doing the same thing that Drake was doing. But the worst thing that I don't think Drake is being rude to producers on I don't think he's being rude to producers in the music in the studio and stuff. So that's different from Travis. But taking things and taking things from other artists and not giving back, it's just crazy. But back then, I would see Drake on people's music when they do produce it with him, or he would put people on with him. But Travis, how he's doing it is just, you know, even if you're a bigger artist or not, you're not going on the record with me. It's just gonna be my name, your parts of the music, and that's it. That's it. Nobody's gonna see who wrote it. Nobody's gonna give credit to who wrote it. They're just gonna give credit to me like I did all of that, which is crazy. Which is you violating a person right there. You just violated them. Violating them. Using their masterpiece of creativity, violating them. Like that messed up, bro. Like, I don't be taking no chill accountability on that, but that messed up, Travis. You can't be doing that. And if you still doing that, bro, you gotta stop doing that. Stop doing it, bro, because it ain't fair to other people. It ain't fair for other folks, you know? What if someone wanted to lash out at your family because they can't get close to you because you doing stuff like this, and then they get the reason why they did it? You can't be doing that, Travis. You're playing with fire with people, man. Because people gonna be like, well, I could do this, I could try to sue, or I could go after his loved ones, or I could go after who he close with his friends, his cousins, his uncles, or his aunties. I could try to go after them. Can't be doing that, Travis. You gotta keep your hands clean. If you keep them dirty, everything gonna get dirty. But if you keep your hands clean, everything gonna be clean. You capiche? You understand what I'm talking about? Capiche? Hey. I hope everything goes well for you though, Travis Scott, man. I don't want to see things be a downfall like for how Drake is going with his things. But damn. It's not good. It's not good what I just heard, you know? Because now it's like, oh, I'm going to definitely start doing research into what he doing. Because I was looking at Drake and said, okay, I heard what Drake did, how Drake handled his stuff, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to let Drake keep doing his thing. He dropped his album. Let's see how it hits. Now, I heard a lot of stories, but that's for another video. Which we will talk about very soon. But hey, new subscribers, subscribe. Sneaker Gang and new subscribers. Like the video. And comment down below what you thought about this reaction and what you think of Travis Scott misusing and abusing his producers. But this is your boy Sneaker Westside, and I'm out. Peace. Me. Got me like homie. Dami, homie. This guy is a snake and a liar.